taffy being made. You're like, it's very pleasing to look at. I'm like, it's taffy being made. I have a doctor appointment today at 2:40. I've been kind of putzing around for that one. Is it a benefit? I mean, is it a positive thing if they say, this beer has skunky notes? Like tram, train, metro, same thing? I'm like, no. Morning. It's heading down with Aaron to get him to the thing. When getting like a comment, 3, I know, because on Sunday's video about do an ASMR video. And I'm gonna be honest here, I still don't know what ASMR is. I've watched these videos and they make no sense to me. It literally just seems like a bunch of people making random sounds to a microphone and then staring creepily into the camera like, do you hear it? And I'm just like, you're crinkling paper next to a microphone. Like, I've even looked up the definition to see if I can somehow BS the sensation I'm supposed to feel from this. And I don't even know how to falsify the reaction to it. And I'm just like, it makes no sense to me. Do you have any takes on that?
On the ASMR specifically? No, but that's literally what it is. It's people making sound that can trigger that mode, however it is. The problem is, you and I don't, I guess, activate, or ASMR doesn't activate anything for us, which means that we can't simulate it. We don't know what we're looking for.
Fair. And it's possible that I don't get anything out of these ASMR videos because I'm already overloaded stimulus-wise, sensory, that having stuff that sounds weird. Like, the similar thing applies to, what's that one thing, that one subreddit you show me a lot?
Oddly satisfying?
Yeah. Look at this and I'm just like, okay, it's taffy being made. You're like, it's very pleasing to look at. I'm like, it's taffy being made.
For me at least, oddly satisfying stuff is just kind of soothing.
Yeah, to me it's not soothing at all. It's something being
It's
done.
Just a process, yeah.
Yeah, to me oddly satisfying, the subreddit, is like people getting hypnotized by how it's made. The show. And I'm like, is that really what this? But anyways, but yeah, that's why I can't necessarily do an ASMR video for peeps. It's because I don't understand the stuff myself. I mean, what am I gonna do? Pull out the frying pan and a wooden spoon and just bang it over and over?
No, but you might scrape the pan with a wooden spoon.
Whatever. On the editing room floors, I've called the train bridge cut. I thought to myself, I'm like, so I think I may have understood what ASMR is. And like I said, because I'm pretty decently down the autism spectrum, he might be a little bit, I stim. So it's sort of like people that might be, really into ASMR are also the people that are like, oh my God, pico de gallo, it's such a hot salsa. And I'm like,
I think
because
it's like oral stimming.
Well, that's the thing is, what it is to me, I don't get it because I already my senses are already overloaded as is, that the little bit that some people get out of it, and I'm not saying that they're basic, but they don't get stimulated a lot. So an intense stimulation like that is big deal for them. Like I said, I'm not saying that pico de gallo is not spicy, it's just not spicy to me.
I don't think it ASMR is intended to be a big stimulus. If I recall, it's the sensation that, so if I recall, and I have to look it up to make sure, people listen to or watch ASMR because it gives them effectively goosebumps. There's something about the sound or the method of sound just triggers that. And if that's what they're going for, it's not a big sensation. It's a subtle and you don't do subtle sensations. They don't mean much to you.
Again, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You okay, I'm like, it is a subtle sensation, but it is a big enough sensation for them, where it is no longer, and probably has never been, a big sensation to me. I'm not saying it's not a sensation, I'm just saying I am basically immune to it because I already overload my senses on a minute-by-minute basis. Alright, so I've got the beer bottles cleaned up. I'm gonna let Aaron maybe tomorrow morning take the joy of throwing his Jack Daniels bottle into the glass thing, because it doesn't have any Statiegeld on it. So I mean, it's imported from America, so why would it? It's understandable. I mean, he did buy it at Dirk's, but it has nothing on there, so we just have to glass recycle it. But yeah, that's taking these back to Albert Heijn. That's just the trash. I vacuumed in here with the new vacuum bags. I'm not necessarily sure what that necessarily did. Like, it's a new vacuum bag, which means it was nice and empty, and the bag wasn't already like filter full. You know, when filters get full, they stop working. So hopefully, I hear you. I have a doctor appointment today at 2:40. I've been kind of putzing around for that one, but it's not working out very well. It's now like 1:05 and I still have like an hour and a half. So I vacuumed, I did more. So those are dry, which I promised myself I wasn't gonna do more laundry until I knew those were dry. And I just was lazy and didn't actually move them into the closet yet. And then I have to do whites after that. But I washed the whites on such a high temperature, I can actually leave them in there for a little while. Because the thing is no dryer, which means I have to wait for that to do its job. Hopefully the wash will be done. I can trade everything out, go to my doctor appointment, start the white. We need socks. Like, we have new socks, but Aaron hasn't wanted to open the package yet. Picked up more Sambal, different kind, different brand. Sambal Surinamse. It's Pitixta, but no, it's not quite right. I really like Oleg. If only maybe Oleg. And there's another kind of that brand at Albert Heijn in a little jar. Starts with the M. It's sort of like, at this point, I'm just like, is sambal just meaning like condiment? Because these flavors are not, I mean, maybe my coffee acidic, hot acidic coffee dead taste buds don't taste the subtle differences. I'm just like, ooh, you taste spicy. Oh, you're not very spicy, but you're kind of, what is that? I don't know. Like we were talking about earlier, I overly sense things, so sometimes I miss the subtle senses. No, what we were talking about earlier is that I oversense things, so the little things that give normal people goosebumps are not, and whatnot, don't do that. Like nails on the chalkboard don't actually affect me very much. People can go like that right there. You guys imagined it and it got you. I'm like, I can think about it and it doesn't do anything to me. People can do it. I'm just like, yeah, we'll call that an autism thing. And Aaron, I'm not saying he's deep down the spectrum like me, but he's definitely had he has some notes, I guess, if you want to call it. This has a pine notes in this beer. And I'm like, okay. I grew up around a crap ton of pine trees, so you'd think I'd know what it was. But I don't smell anything. This just smells like hops. Well, yes, it's made from hops, but if you smell it long enough, it smells like, it has little hints of pine. I'm like, I call that weed, but okay, because pine, cedar, they all kind of smell the same. Especially rotting cedar, or patchouli, or weed. It's all like, could even be a skunk. Is it a benefit? I mean, is it a positive thing if they say, this beer has skunky notes? Alright, slight issue. I was sitting back and watching some videos on YouTube, waiting for my time to start walking to my appointment, and I realized, wait a second, my appointment is significantly farther away than my physiotherapy appointment, and I should probably leave now. However, on the positive side of things, I did actually I took all the bottles back, bought some hair on, swung by the bakery, got me a sandwich that was basically just, I told her the same thing, but geen I, and then picked up a halaficorn, because that's really good bread. I'm gonna put the camera away so I can use both my arms to help propel my legs a little faster. All right, so we're here. I had to sort some stuff out. I got to my doctor appointment on time. I got there like super early because I thought it was a further walk than physiotherapy. So I was like, oh great, no, but because my physiotherapy is behind the hospital. So going in for an x-ray, but since I had issues figuring out whether or not to get the email or whatnot, it's already like 3:30. So I came here because it was sending stuff to Aaron's phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, we might want to figure that one out. Maybe if I can change that to mine.
Yeah.
But I'd rather do that from a real
computer.
Computer with a real Google Chrome, not mobile Chrome.
Yeah.
Or Gmail trying to not translate anything. But yeah, so blessedly, our appointment is only like one metro stop away. I got like, I don't want to say accosted because that's a really bad word, but I like walked off the metro and these two, I'll say Indian, they look darker skinned than like your typical Turks, and they were confused on how to get somewhere because they didn't know where platform B was, and I'd never heard of platform B because we rarely ever take the tram. They wanted to know how to get to Cinturban or something like that, and I was like, I don't know where that's at. And then they showed me on the map, and I'm like, oh, you need to go out. Oh, you need to go hop a tram. And like, tram, train, metro, same thing. I'm like, no, no.
There's so much transit in this city.
3 of them are trains, like literally on rails. And a train and a tram and a metro are different things. And a Sprinter and an IC are different things, even though they go in
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got all this figured out. I will go in tomorrow morning. Probably, what was that, 8:30 to 12? I could do that after the video. Get the video done and just walk over there and do that.
Yeah.
And then, but go from here and go do chest with some physiotherapy at the gym. Get all that done. Yeah. And then whatnot, have more YouTube because I've been playing Kingdom Hearts and we've been watching stuff. And there's still like 39 videos in the watch later. It's so big.
Yeah.
But anyways, so got that all worked out. That's probably going to be the end of the video because there's been a lot.
Yeah.
Have you been busy today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm probably going to be super busy all week.
Okay. Because that time of month or something?
That time of quarter, getting everything started up and squared away, and we're switching to a new template system.
For PowerPoint stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I know how that can be. It's sort of like teachers back in college said that his entire system, it was one of my computer teachers back in like 2003, he said they were upgrading, they weren't changing the system, the coding system for their entire stuff. They were going from like C+ to C++. They were kind of like upgrading, I guess.
A version upgrade?
They were going to a more simplified version of the same thing. That's why it's like C+ to C++, not C+ version 1 to C+ version 2.
Gotcha.
Not that. They were going to a slightly different thing, so they had to like almost rewrite everything, but it's still in the same basic concept. It's not like going from Fortran to Python. You're like,
yeah.
You're going from like C to C++ or C#. You're like, they're still in the same area, right?
Yeah.
Gotta remember, this was like 2003 when I got told this story. We're talking like 16 years ago. I'm surprised I got that little bit of information out. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
That memory is old enough to drive.
Yeah, so's my niece. So's our nieces.
Yeah.
Our nieces are almost old enough to vote. Shit. She is today.
You should.
February 12th, 2001. My niece can vote.
Gotta say, no, she's only 17. I forgot what year it is.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.